Shoot. Hello? Did I get a bug bite on my freaking... No. I don't know what that was. Noelle! Wow, Noelle with the first. Noelle with the first. Is my audio working? I think it's working. Hi, Judge. Hi, Terrence. I was just getting ready to say something bad about you. Here's the thing. I don't have notifications on for Discord right now. So, if you say anything, I wouldn't see it until I see it. Never mind. I want to be last. Third. Hi. How are you guys? I'm just kidding. I'm not, though. I really don't have the notifications on. The last time TJ was going on one of his little rampages, I just turned them off. It's like, whoops. And honey. It was a mixture. I had no idea what was going on that day. My phone was just blasting. When Hani was like he just started like posting all these crazy memes, and I was like, what is happening? Like, I thought there was a rave going on in the Discord and I wasn't invited. I was like, man, maybe I should actually come back more often, but apparently there wasn't. It was just something else. Anyways, we are gonna have a new short today. I know I said that yesterday, but these ones where I am actually like the eggs and stuff, like those are so easy to make. I freaking filmed this one yesterday, and then I was rewatching it back, and it wasn't even focused when I was showing like the reveal of the food. It was literally not focused, and I was like, my blood was boiling because I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna make this twice. First, I think you're like fourth, but that's okay. No, fifth if you count Sari Butt. But I don't think we count Sari Butt. Anyways. This one is going to be this, an egg roll, like, sandwich with, like, ham and pepperoni and provolone. This is what it looks like when it's done. It doesn't look, it's kind of underwhelming, but, it tasted really good. I'm just struggling because it's kind of underwhelming to look at. I wish that I had like some cooked bacon that I would have put in there, because like a piece of cooked bacon I feel like would make it. But yeah, I'm not gonna be making. I'm probably gonna stray away from that kind of stuff for just a bit, just because I like this. I cannot do any more like greasy stuff, so I might go back to the spring rolls. The wonton egg roll situation, it's not it right now. It's just not it right now. It's still good. But like, you know, when you eat something so much, you don't even want to think about it, and that's how I'm feeling about the outer casing. I don't think that I haven't, well, up until the point where I started making these, I hadn't gotten tired of the spring roll wrappers, just because they're so thin and light, but the the fried ones are just so much, and I just feel like so blah after eating them. Like, the flavor is good in the moment. It's like fair food, you know? I thought you streamed at night. I do a little bit of both. It just depends. But today we're here during the day, so hi. Hi, Sean. Second. Oh my gosh, not this again. Not this again. Guys, this is my third one of these today. Thank you, Terrence. Hi, Bitter. How are you? Sean, how are you? How is everybody here right now? Are you guys working? What's going on? Are you working while sitting here chatting? By the way, hydrate. Cheers, Sean. You look so pretty today. Thank you. I put the headband on. This is not, I wanted to wear the black one or the gray one because they show up better in my hair. This is literally like honey colored. Um, but yeah, so I'm wearing the headband. Nobody say that I got it for nothing. Back from work now, about to start levitating. Do you actually do like meditation? The shirt's a W. Thank you. Quit my job to watch your day streams. Nice. Everyone should do the same. So I'm not gonna be on for that long. So if you guys have things to do later today, perfect. I'm probably gonna be on till about 4:45. I don't know. I have to go to the post office before they close. He does witchcraft. I think you have to like meditate to like float. I have an uncle, but I like haven't seen him in years. But he used to actually like meditate on his head. Like he would just be like doing the yoga pose where you put your knee like you crisscross your knees, but he would be upside down. It would always scare me. I don't know. Like it wouldn't like scare me, but I'd be like what? Like are you okay? Like I didn't get it. On his head, like in between two couch cushions, like his head is in the crack, and like he's just like eyes closed like this, but upside down. And like every time I saw it, like you would walk in, you could literally like be like, "Hey, uncle," like blah 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 blah. He would not move. He would just be upside down. Like he would be like so into his like meditation stuff. Don't ask me. I can float like Chris Angel. Okay, Dallas. He breakdancing. I can also float if in water if I had this. Dude, I can float in water. I can swim too, but I feel currently unemployed. Will find work soon. Plan on working at a bar. I can also fly like Superman. Dallas, your freaking rent must be expensive. Paying for it without a job right now. Sorry, I didn't mean to like out you like that. I just saw that you said that. I can also fly like Superman. All I need is for it to be windy outside. Dude, those videos where the guys where somebody has like a they're doing kites and stuff and like one of the kids gets lifted off the ground. Though I cannot watch those. Though like for anybody that can be able to watch those, that seriously gives me like instant panic. Absolutely not. We are not like giving our kids kites and like the kites that are able to pick them up off the ground. We're not giving our kids kites and just letting them fly around in the sky. A kite? Yes. I like the huge kites that they do for like the kite festivals. Yeah, a little kite is fine. But the big kites and then the kid like the parent just hands them the thing and then a big gust of wind comes. I've seen the bounce houses. The bounce houses are bad too. If you do not have a properly staked down bounce house, it is asking for actual problems because they're what basically weightless. Like if a big gust of wind goes, it's like a trampoline but worse. So yeah, you should make sure to have those properly staked down. So many people just don't stick them down. They're like, it's fine, it's not windy here. Like a gust of wind can come out of nowhere. You are not the weatherman. I did that with the flight suit before. With it being really windy outside, you can legit fly. That I do not like the idea of that. I like those stunts where they put the bat dress with the wings and jump off Grand Canyon landscape. Super cool. I don't know that I like any of that. High dance and dominate. Stake a kite down? No, I'm saying a bounce house. I'm saying don't give your kid a kite big enough, like that has enough, like wing span to lift them off the ground. A small kite is fine, but like the big ones that they do for kite festivals and stuff, those are big enough to catch enough wind to be able to pick a kid up off the ground. What if they watch the weather guy you watch? He's not gonna say, "Hey, Sarah from Cincinnati, there's a gust of wind gonna come through on your 2-year-old's birthday party. Like, might want to stake down the bounce house." Never again. I don't like doing things that risk my life. I love ziplining. Like, ziplining is completely different, but I will zipline all day. The first time I ever ziplined, I think I was probably like 13 the first time I ziplined, and I was so scared. Maybe 14, 13 or 14, but I was so freaking scared. And like the thing that I was most scared about is because I was really shy around like strangers, and you had to go across like an obstacle course before you could get to the place where you like jump off. Which basically it kind of let them know like whether or not you were gonna do it when you got there. Because if you couldn't get past the obstacle course, you're obviously not gonna jump when you get to the ledge to go on the zip line. And I was like, oh, like absolutely not. Not because I couldn't do it, but because I was embarrassed to do it. It was like an obstacle course, and you're off the ground, like you're already hooked up like onto the zip line, and you're like doing this like. It is a pretty like long obstacle course. It's not just like one little like platform to platform. It's literally like 10 different platforms, and you have to do something different each time. I got across it. It was a lot of fun. I was no longer embarrassed. It was honestly a moment for growth and being like, everything's not that big of a deal. Like, just do this. They do this all day. Some people won't even complete the obstacle course. Some people can't complete the obstacle course. So after doing it, I was like, okay, I can do anything else. So I was glad that I like got past that. And it's, I mean, to this day, like I would do it at any time. I do kite surfing, you're right, but there's also a lot of safety measures. I'm gonna do it for the sake of it, but I don't know if my heart will handle it. Kite flying in a festival is one of the best events. No, they're beautiful and it's a lot of fun. I would watch it, but I mean, I still don't think you should be handing young kids kites that they could lift them off the ground. Especially since I've been in 9 close encounters with death, my life sometimes feels like Final Destination. Was one slight change and I would not be here today. That's true. That's true for a lot of people though. So you have to trust your instincts. An example, my parents got in a really bad car crash with me in the back seat of a Jeep. Another driver fell asleep at the wheel. Their car went in the opposite side of the freeway onto our car. When it hit our car, it put a dent into the Jeep. Their car flipped and got totaled. My head was resting right next to the dent asleep. That's crazy. Hi, Arple Juice. I'm glad that you were okay. Or no, a regulated festival event's nice. Or I would say like one that has rules to where there isn't like to where you have to be safe, I suppose. Beep beep. Guys, one of my videos now has almost 1,000 likes, which is crazy. I like helping turtles. I've helped turtles, like box turtles, that are in the middle of the road when it's raining. Guys, I'm gonna be yawning today. I do this like every few months, I would say, but I'm doing no coffee right now. I'll probably end up having one in a bit anyways, but I'm trying to do no coffee. Just a little caffeine cleanse. but I will be probably yawning. It's the weather is so dreary. It's so rainy. It's so blah, and I like if I could just be taking a nap right now, I would. I did harvest a few potatoes today from my garden. I also planted some jalapenos. I should have already done it, but I didn't really have the space in my garden, and I got a few more pots yesterday when I went out um, after the gym, and so I now have a place for them. We start that counter each month. I kind of want to let it get to 1,000. Be like, I yawned 1,000 times. I'm just in love with the number 1,000 right now. Um, bum 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 bum. I got out a minute before it came. Wait, I missed this one. I had another time where my foot got stuck in a train track as a train was coming, and it got out like a minute before it came. That's crazy. There was another time I went on a roller coaster, and the coaster stopped, and we were going through the loop upside down. It stopped there for 6 minutes. Since that, I rarely want to go on roller coasters. That is enough to traumatize you for roller coasters. I like anything, but I'm fine with roller coasters except for the drop zone. Okay, there was actually a couple different ones. There's some of the ones that are really tall and they have just like an insane drop. Loops don't bother me, but like the ones where you're like you basically like go like I don't even know how to explain it. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see. It goes like this and then it basically inverts and then it goes back out. Those I like first of all, it's not even that fun because your neck is like just being thrown forward and backwards. You know what I mean? And then, okay, and here's the thing. I'll be like calling everybody. I'm like, y'all are a bunch of babies, wimps. Like, nobody wants to ride the big coasters. And then I get on it and I'm why do we decide to do this again? And like, as I'm going up the hill, I'm like, I don't think this is a good idea. And it's like click, 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 because it's getting to the top and it's like the last ones. Hi, James. Oh, interesting. I thought I was gonna die. My mom did not panic at all. She was with me, so she calmed me down. That's good to have somebody that is um going to like make you not be stressed in that situation. Cause you panicking wasn't gonna help anything anyways, like to be honest. Papa. Okay. We might actually have to get get a coffee. I love roller coasters. Same. They're actually making a new like they're having a new like roller coaster park in Austin. It's like almost done being built. Coffee time, yay. I want one, but I don't want to go get it. What's next to the car? It's um BB-8. It's a droid. Did you see that video where they didn't strap in the guy correctly on one of the rides and he actually fell off? That's happened more than one time. But there's also a lot of times where like there's I mean, I don't know that this is that situation. A droid, like from Star Wars. I will say though that there's sometimes when I'm not saying this is what happened there, but like people who are like they weigh too much or they can't fit into the straps, will be like, no, it's fine. Like I want to squeeze. So like blah blah blah. Like they're over the weight limit, and then like the person lets them stay on the ride. Or they're like, I've ridden this ride before, and then like it doesn't click right. That's very dangerous, and I just feel like if you know that you aren't gonna be able to ride the rides, like go and don't argue with the people. If they say it's not gonna be safe, don't play around with your own life. You know When are you gonna start making music? I don't think I'm a musician. Magician, maybe. Maybe I start doing a little magic. But musician, I don't know. Like maybe I'll make a beat about some pizza or something. I almost fell out of the Superman roller coaster because I was so small. You were too small for the locking mechanism. Yeah, that can happen. About pizza? Listen, all I think about is snacking. So I think the situation was a bit of both. The guy was overweight and wasn't supposed to go on, but the people didn't tell him he can't. See, that's why I think Disney is just like such a great option for like because a lot of the rides at Disney, you don't even have to be strapped in. Like they're just little boat rides and stuff. I would just recommend if you can't go to a regular theme park, go to Disney maybe. If you like Disney, if you don't like Disney, you're gonna hate Disney, especially because there's a bunch of children there. Figures a snack like you always be thinking about snacking. Well, I mean, like if I were to, I could make positive music, but the more interesting music would be like dark. So I just don't think that we want to go that route. Disney does not take risks with our rides. That's true. That's true. Whenever the first time I went to Disney, like I already knew about like some of the smaller coasters, but I was like hoping they would, and they do have some that are like thrill rides, but not that many, and they're not like it's not like you're going to Kings Island or Six Flags, you know. And I was like, these are cool and all, but like, um, where are the like actual rides? You know, I was like, these are nostalgic, but Nick, thank you so much for the 100 gifted subs. What the heck? Thank you, Nick. Guys, hype for the subs, hype for the subs, hype for the subs, hype for the subs. Thank you, Nick. Wait, I don't know that I have anything right now. Wait, shoot. Guys, hype in the chat. Thank you so much. Wait, wait. Giving you a heart. Where's my pen? Thank you so freaking much. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Now I'm stressed. Wait. Thank you so much. Let's see. Love Disneyland. Yeah, no, but when I went, I was like, where are all the big rides? Like I thought it was gonna be like Six Flags. But they were still super cool and they were still super cool and I had a lot of fun, but I really thought there was going to be like more thrill rides. And I think it would be cool if they opened, maybe not, but if they opened like more, I feel like Star Wars is a little more intense for sure, but like an adult like an adult section where like it's like no because like the rides are crazy, you know. So like an adult Disney section for the like the Disney adults. I wouldn't consider myself a Disney adult, but like some more intense Disney rides could be cool. I'm writing this out with an eyeliner pencil. Hydrate. Wait. Cheers. Cheers. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the sub, seriously. No. You can't ban that word. Shoot. This is bad. What's my punishment if I say it? Not sure when you went. California Adventure Park has them too. I haven't been, I don't know what I said. I haven't been to Disneyland. I have been to Disney World 4 times, I want to say now. So I have not been to California Adventure Park. Headstand for 2 minutes? No way. 47% Jack Daniels. I get my channel points back. Okay, sweet. I'll take that. Here you go. And tape. I hide stuff from myself all the time. It's actually crazy. Do you think that going to Disneyland, I just haven't had a chance to yet. I would still like to. Do you think that it's worth it to experience it if you've not been? I know a lot of people say that the rides are barely ever open. I plan on going to Disneyland for the first time when I go to VidCon in June. Nice. Let me know your rating of it. Universal has rides too. I've been to Universal. I almost said it. I've been to Universal. I went during, well, I've been twice. I went during Halloween and did some of the haunted houses. I didn't get to ride the rides. I rode a couple rides the second time that I went, but I didn't. Shoot. Darn it. Okay, you get your points back. I can refund them to you now, or shoot, I was doing so good. I had like 2 minutes left. It's fine. No headstand though. No headstand. I can't do it. But yeah, I do have to. Thank you so much, Nick, for the subs. Super excited. I do have to send out. I'm a little late, but I have to. I'm sending my, my mom, both of my grandmas, and my 2 sisters Mother's Day cards. So I have to get those out today. Okay, I didn't see that. Now I see it. We might not be talking for the next 5 minutes. When you're trying not to say a certain word, it's all you think about, so it makes it a lot harder. Very challenging, you could say. Of course, we find the pen after this is finished. Like Disneyland, but used to basically live there when you were a kid in 2001. It has to have changed since then, though, right? Updated a bit. Stop it. We're not saying it. Hi, Richard. Has it been 5 minutes? Disneyland, a lot of people say that the castle is super small compared to how people portray it online. What have you eaten today? I ate what I made. Oh, shoot. Refund the points. Refund. Terrence knew how to get it. Terrence knew how to get me to say it. All the Star Wars stuff has been added. That's to Disney World. Unless did they add a section to Disneyland as well? Terrence knows me too well and I hate it. I hate it. I've been to Disney World since Star Wars Land has been there, and I had a lot of fun. The rides were super cool. I had not like rewatched the movies recently when I went, and now I just rewatched the movies, and now I want to go back because the rides mean so much more when you're refreshed on the movies. I was so mad at myself for not refreshing myself on the movies before I went. I had to come back here to thank Nick for the sub. Yes, thank you, Nick, for all the subs. Hi, Extra Chromosome. Hi, Jigsaw. How are you? How's it going? Well, currently I have a lot of people redeeming word bans, and they're banning all the words that I use in talking a lot, and it's throwing me off. I know there's some at Disneyland. Nice. Wait, now I have to go. Hi, Kay. How are you? Hydrate. Cheers. It has. I haven't been to Disney though in about 3 years. Disney World. Uh, oh, and I've also been to Disney World during um, their spooky fest. I think it's called a Boo Bash that they do for Halloween, which was really fun. I would say uh, that. Why am I blanking? Not Disney. The other place. Why am I blanking? Studio. Universal. Uh, yeah, Universal. Stop. Stop. Universal is definitely cooler during Halloween because they have like the scary stuff, and like at night they have the scares that come out, and they will literally like chase you down. They have these like lanyards that you have to buy if you don't want to be scared, like because these people are like have blood dripping off their face and like meat dripping off their faces. Like the special effects makeup is insane for some of them. Universal, right? Is that what I'm thinking about? Open till midnight? Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking about. That's the other place with the rides in Florida, right? Yeah. Okay. Everybody questioning me, hitting me with the question mark made me double guess what I had said. It's lit. I've never been there. Yeah, and then the haunted houses were very detailed, but they definitely weren't the scariest haunted houses I'd ever been to. When I went, they had Stranger Things was like the main one because they had those like plant eating flowers that are like, and they would actually come out of the wall and like act like they were gonna like suck you in. You live in Florida? No. I'm from Kentucky, but I live in Texas. I would go to Florida a lot though for vacations because it wasn't too bad of a drive, and I like the beach. Oh, I wasn't gonna tell. Oh, shoot, you're right. The multi-stream. Hi, YouTube. I think I just got a package. I don't want the milk guy to hear me. Wait, I gotta say hi to YouTube. Hi, AZ Music. Sorry. I don't know what that drive is. I live in Washington State. How far is it for you to go to Florida? I would say it was probably like 8 hours for me from Kentucky. But now, like, since I don't live in Kentucky anymore, I usually just fly everywhere I visit anyways. I will check to see if she's more. No, 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 no. You're good. You're good. Hi, I'm sorry. I didn't see your comments on YouTube. I forgot to change my chat to multi chat. Dude, honestly, the biggest L. Wait, I didn't even see. First on YouTube. Wait, Dance to Dominate was talking on there. Okay, okay, okay. My title's wrong on YouTube. I get it. I get it. Let's eat lunch with me. That's why Terrence said, "What have you eaten for lunch?" Yesterday, something happened and the stream shut down. It literally ended, I think, as soon as you came into the chat. It was actually insane. Um, Now just to remember how to change it on YouTube. Let's see. I told you I got the hair ties right? Yes. I always fly too. Well, when I was like younger, it would always be a road trip, you know? Especially if I was going with like family, because if there's like four or more people and you have the ability to do a road trip, it's definitely cheaper than flying. But you also just save so much time flying. Typically. I'll take a pic for you later. Yay! But you do like them? You told me that you had to figure out how to use them. Okay, I currently don't know how to change it, the title, so I'll do it in a bit. Can we send you pics? Pics of what? I mean, you could post pictures in the Discord if they're appropriate. I came over because I noticed you were ignoring us on YouTube. No, I'm still figuring it out. Guys, I'm going to go get another cup of water to pour in my water bottle because it's almost empty, but I'll be right back. I used all my bottled water yesterday. Being silly. Just say no? Okay. You're probably right. But I've literally gotten so many hydrates, I'm almost out of water already. Hydrate? Frick. Cheers. Hi, Tay. Okay, guys. I'm gonna be right back. No problem, but would take the plastic bottle from the ground, please. True. Okay, I'll be right back. Listen. First of all, I got a Pop-Tart. These are like healthy Pop-Tarts. And they're not that great. I'm not even gonna lie. But I thought I'd try them and I will never buy them again. Okay? To be honest. Food incoming. Okay, then I made a coffee. And I got the water. But do I have a story to tell you about the coffee? So I was like, I'm gonna be really quick. Wait, what happened? What did I miss? Anyways, listen. Do you make coffee? No, listen. So what happened is I was like, I'm gonna make it real quick. I put the coffee cup under there. I pressed the button. I didn't freaking put a pod in the coffee maker, so I just had a glass of hot water. So then I had to remake the coffee. Wait, another 100? Another 100? So you don't make coffee fancy at all? I mean, I put a little creamer in it, but nothing too crazy. Thank you for the subs regardless. Thank you so freaking much. Yes, another 100? Nick, did you mean to, did I leave as soon as you did it? Stop scrolling. It doesn't show me my notifications on the multi-stream. I'm literally so dumb right now. Thank you so much. Guys, hype for the subs. Why was there no hype in the chat? Thank you so much for the subs. Hydrate your eyes, Lex. It doesn't I'm on multi-stream because I'm on YouTube and Twitch right now. Hydrate your eyes. I need to not drink too much of that coffee too fast because it is espresso and I will be buzzing. Thank you so much. Here, wait. Let's do this. Yeah, but these healthy Pop-Tarts, they don't even have like any frosting on them. It's literally like, what is that? It's so sad. No hype, gritty goose. Thank you so much. Here you go. Give you a little extra heart. Plain Jane. Literally. And I'm fine with like plain stuff sometimes, but it said like with frosting, and the photo on the front of the box is like, looks like it's like lathered, like a nice layer of frosting, and that's just not what this is, but that's fine. That's fine. Thank you so much. Okay, we were talking about Disney. We were talking about Universal. What else were we talking about before I left? That doesn't seem too bad, but the taste maybe. It's just a little plain, especially like if you look on the inside. Like, where's the filling even at? Like, maybe we gotta start a but better series on YouTube. I haven't like done any bread making on there, so actually I haven't done much bread making period, so it would be a learning experience for all of us. But making homemade Pop-Tarts might be a game changer. You've been looking at the Met Gala? Honestly, no, I didn't even know. I mean, like, I guess I might have saw an article about it, but I haven't really been scrolling much. And now I want to look up and see the Star Wars stuff at Disneyland. False advertising on the wrappers. That's how it is half the time, though. My favorite thing is on the cereal boxes when they have like the zoomed in cereal and they have to like put disclaimer like the cereal in this box is not actually this big. Like it's zoomed in for like to show you what it looks like. You know they have to because people will say that it like oh false advertisement. I got to return this. I can't believe the MTV smell is gone forever. I would be great if I saw many of your videos. Pretty good baking should be included really. Yeah, I need to do more baking and baking like people love watching baking and I feel like it's cuz people don't like you know, we eat dinner every night. We eat breakfast, we eat lunch, we eat dinner, but like we don't always get dessert. Like a dessert's like a special occasional little treat unless you're just buying like boxers. I don't know many people who like regularly are baking cookies, baking a cake to have for the week, you know? So I think people like to see desserts being made because they don't get to make them every day and enjoy them every day. It's like a little guilty pleasure. I actually used to do more baking than I did regular cooking, which is crazy to think about now. That we have basically all non-baking content. Baking is like a ceremony. It really is, especially if you're doing like bread and stuff, and you're keeping alive like sourdough yeast. It's the starter. It's a lot to do. I really want to get some starter, but I don't have any. I have some friends in Austin that said they would give me some, but I got to go to Austin to get it. So, we'll see. I might be down to do that. Or I think I could just order dry starter online and you just have to like activate it yourself, maybe. I'm scared that I'm scared to get into like making sourdough and stuff because I know that I'll love it. I love sourdough. And I just don't have enough people to give it to make it. I'll just be dropping it off on the neighbor's doorsteps with a note that says please take some. I'm done eating my Wingstop so I can type again. Yay! How is the Wingstop? You will be my ex's sister. She was obsessed with making it. Really? Did you not like it? What is that face for? Mm. We finally got to the filling. Dad jokes. Gotta start somewhere. True. Some people get so into making it that they make like a little stand like in their neighborhood and people just go like they drop the bread off in the morning and they have like a little lockbox and people like pay for their bread. I couldn't do that here. The entire stand would disappear within a matter of like hours. The entire stand would just be missing. Never to be seen again. I have some family coming in, I think next weekend. Not this coming up one, but the next one. So I'm gonna have to make some sweets for them. Maybe I can do some videos on that. It'll be a good opportunity for sure. It would be grateful for your neighbor to receive that. I think I would have to do it like in a baggie attached to the door handle because we have a lot of squirrels and a couple little raccoons, and I feel like they would just come and thieve it before I'd ever made it to them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't mind me. TJ, I know about the title. I just don't know how to change it. The raccoons would definitely snatch it. It would be so cute if I just gave it to them. There was this one really, I think it might be pregnant, but this really chunky raccoon. And I literally had the garage open a few days ago and I was like throwing out some recyclables. This thing comes up on me, like waddling towards me, like towards the freaking door of the garage. And I was like at first I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, I have pepper spray. Like, I'm not gonna pepper spray this raccoon. Like, that is like the last thing. So I just like, I'm just like go towards it. I'm like, shoot. Like, cause I'm like, I didn't want to hurt it. Like, add the pepper spray in case some random homeless person comes up in my garage, you know? I'm eating lunch. Cheers. Yeah. So I just kind of like chased it out, and then it goes and runs like in front of the tree in my neighbor's yard, and like it's still like it's pretty close to me, right? I'm like, bro, go home. Like, what do you think you're gonna find in here? Like, what is in this garage that you want? Like, there's nothing. There's no food in there. Is that a Pop-Tart? Yes. Protein. Yes, like a little chunky. It's not even little. Like this raccoon is so big that it looks like it could be like a baby bear. Like it is huge. I haven't seen a Pop-Tart in so long. These are supposed to be like they're like healthy Pop-Tarts from Trader Joe's, but they're not that great. I'm not even gonna lie. Hi, Miss Augustine. Mm, I heat mine up, but they're I would prefer them heated up. They're fine cold, but I would heat them up. It doesn't have protein. I was being sarcastic. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at sarcasm because I don't have a sarcastic voice. I just say it regularly. So unless you just know that I'm joking, like it doesn't it's not funny. Some Pop Tarts are better frozen. Frozen? Are you serious? Do you actually eat them frozen? Yeah, I have though saw like there's apparently a restaurant that serves it's like a sandwich with a Pop Tart on the top and bottom like as the bread. Had me googling protein Pop Tarts. They actually probably do have some. Did you find any when you googled it? I feel like I've seen them before. Never had one frozen. Me either. I have had frozen pizza rolls though, so I'm not even gonna knock you for having tried it frozen. But like my thought is why were there Pop Tarts in the freezer? Not from the brand that makes Pop Tarts. Yeah, but I feel like they'd be pretty good. You should try it and let me know. Hmm. Wait, so everybody in here is sitting here eating frozen Pop Tarts but me. It says it on the package? No. Mmm. Remove from foil before heating. Try it toasted, frozen, or microwaved. Put pouch in the freezer, wait 20 minutes, enjoy that frosty goodness. There's a world for everyone to enjoy their Pop-Tarts. Crazy good. Well, that is crazy. Okay? That I've never saw that. And I'm somebody who reads boxes. I wish I could have used a Pop-Tart for dessert after that Wingstop. Yeah. Apparently, pop it in the freezer for some frosted goodness. Guys, if you got a sub from Nick, be sure to thank them. That was freaking so nice. Dude, no way. No way. The amount of subs that I already had plus the amount that Nick donated is one of my favorite numbers. Like, that is a little sus. That's crazy. What are the odds? Huh. That's crazy. I'm finally subbed. Thank you. Yes, thank Nick. 6969? Dude, if I had 6,969 subs on here, I don't even know. That is an insane number. You're definitely lucky. What hadn't you seen? I hadn't seen that there was the Pop-Tarts recommended you to eat the Pop-Tarts frozen. Like, I had always heard of like popping them in the toaster or popping them in the microwave, but I had never known of anybody eating them frozen. I have eaten a semi-frozen Uncrustable before, but it was because I was really hungry and it hadn't de-thawed yet. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but it wasn't the worst thing I'd ever eaten. Lexicon, how's the new place working out? You have a balcony now again? I would say, unless you're on the first floor. Don't answer if you're on the first floor. I'm thinking out loud right now. I definitely like them a bit frozen. I haven't heard of that either. How frozen does it suggest? It says pop them in there for 20 minutes. But, like, I would put them in there and forget about them. Like, you know what I mean? I haven't tried it, but there's no way I would be setting a timer for 20 minutes. They're so high in calories. Definitely something you only eat on a low calorie day. Yeah. If you're watching what you eat, but if you're not, do what you want. Let's see. Protein. Pop-Tarts. Hey, why is it the first thing that came up? Stop listening to me. They do have the legendary foods ones. Has anybody tried them? They have them at Target. The only ones that have even a decent rating are the chocolate cake flavor and the strawberry flavor. The the blueberry flavor have literally 2 stars. It's $10 for a pack of 4. I'll send pics later for you to see. Okay, bet. Lex doesn't watch the sheets. She's bulking up. No, 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 no. We're not bulking. We are. I'm watching what I eat, but I get a little something something every once in a while. How did you already see? It was rainy for the winds. It was rainy all day yesterday. Like honestly, just stormy the whole day. I had a great day, but it wasn't like outdoor party-esque type situation. No, 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 they didn't show up. Hulk out. I gotta wait till I get a pump in, and then I can show you my muscles. If I stream like right after I go to the gym, I'll let you see them. Ooh, wait. If if at Target I might order some, I just noticed I got charged $99. Wait, what kind of Target membership did you have? Target has a membership program? Which is never happening. I used to flex all the time on stream, and you guys would complain. You guys would be like, stop showing your muscles, stop flexing. So, I make the people happy. I love the flexing. What is this? Nice. Show order. That was just TJ. I forgot to cancel a sub I had for like $30. Gotta do something with that membership now for them to ship things to my house. Oh, so it was kind of like Walmart Plus, but Target's version. Target has, if you guys are plant people, Target, which they don't have like the best like quality planters, but or like pots, but I got a couple pots there yesterday as well after I went to the gym. It was pouring the rain, like just freaking like pounding on me. Rain. That was not the best way to describe the rain. Now I'm concerned. Your red top says you work at Target. Stop. It doesn't. It kind of does look like that though. I wouldn't consider myself a plant person. Well, they have 40% off all of their like their shovels and their pots. Like so if you need any flower pots or planters, everything's 40% off and like their outdoor furniture, all of it. Hi, Myth. But yeah, they're having some really good discounts on summer things like that. I got a new dirt scooper because typically I just use a shovel or a cup, but they actually had the scooper and it's normally like $12, which isn't a lot, but I was like, I'm not gonna spend $12 on a scooper when I have a plastic cup that works just fine, right? But then the scooper was like $4, and I was like, okay, $4 for a scooper, and then like because my cup broke the other day, and I was like, it's a sign. It's a sign. The scooper's on sale, and my cup broke. That's a sign. $12 is definitely too much. Is that Target Red true? This is pretty Target Red, honestly. So I got put here not to Twitch. All right. Nothing JP Weld can't fix, like a towel, like a trowel. No, it's just like a little scooper for soil. It's like a shovel, but it's deeper, so you can actually like get a whole full scoop of soil. I've also been doing more composting, and my soil is looking so good, and my plants are so healthy. I am very excited for the next couple weeks because, like I said, I did harvest some fingerling potatoes today, and I'm hoping to be able to harvest some cucumbers and tomatoes coming up soon. Plant tour, please. I want to do a plant tour. It's just like the plants look good, but like the way I got the garden set up looks a little frumpy. I don't know how else to describe it, but I could just post it anyways. I just get embarrassed over the silly stuff. Like I want it to be like a nursery, like a plant nursery type setup, but it's never gonna be. Um, a fingerling potato is a small, stubby, finger-shaped type of potato, which may be any heritage potato. Fingerlings are varieties that naturally grow small and narrow. They are fully mature when harvested and are not to be confused with new potatoes. My yard is a mess. I doubt it's any worse. Not with that attitude, it won't. Make sure the raccoon is part of the plant tour. I don't know how to catch him. He comes out at night, and then like last year sometime, this same raccoon was running across the house that's behind my house, his rooftop, with a bunch of little babies. So I'm like, there's no way you're like popping out another litter this soon, but it could be. It's too early for Google definitions. Myth, what time is it for you? 6 a.m.? 7? Knock, knock. Who's there? You just knock on my door. Huh? 6. Guys, it's 7 a.m. and Myth's having to listen to me yell at 7 a.m. I was up at 3 a.m. from anxiety, so no, I'm sorry to hear that. Is it storming there? How's the weather? Wait, everybody let me know what your weather is because yesterday I incorrectly said that everyone was having very bad stormy weather. And like half the chat said that their weather was beautiful and sunny. Cold but no storms. Sunny with blue skies, not warm, just right. Rainy and miserable. Dude, it's been actually like storming there too, huh? I mean, it's been storming here, but I feel like it's been like pretty bad in Austin as well. Terrence, you have permission to do whatever you want. Um, 88, partly cloudy and humid. Pretty nice over here. Sunny but windy. It has been. It was really badly stormy all night last night, like super bad. I was afraid it was gonna harm my plants, but it didn't. They're really strong. I pretend like they're little babies, but they're actually very strong. I need to give them more credit than what I do. It's perfectly sunny right now, though. Coops was drenched. I cannot imagine. He needs like a. You need to get him some rain boots. Would you think you would walk in them? It's the wet paws. The rest of him, like, I feel like is fine, but it's the wet paws that make the dogs like give you that dog smell. The unhealthy amount of cactus. I have a very healthy amount of cactus. Okay, I actually need some more. I just need some better gloves. So I say this every time, but if anybody has any amazing cactus gloves that they could recommend me, I would be glad to hear about them. My finger is finally like almost healed up from getting poked. Dude. Robbery jokes from Saribot. Look, it's healing. Because this is where one of my cactuses pierced through this piece of skin and then into this piece. And it just drew like a pool of blood, and so then it bruised. That's what being a plant mom will do to you. I also like pruned out, so I have pumpkins growing, and I had like way too much in the same pot. And like, first of all, what am I gonna do with like 1,000 pumpkins, right? Like, we would have to have some kind of pumpkin fest for me to have a reason to have that many pumpkins. So I pruned some of them out. Like, I tossed them into this like composting, so hopefully it like we'll still get the nutrients from those ones that I took the least strong ones, got rid of them. How's the other guy? It actually hurt pretty bad. I'm not even gonna lie. You have about 10,000 cactuses, and I don't know. Cacti. Cacti, not cactus. Even though I love calling it cactuses or cactus, it's cacti. Remember when I said 6 or 7 a.m.? Yes. It's perfectly acceptable. But yeah, I have a lot of them. I love them. They're mostly all different. And the number one thing you don't want to do is buy a cactus, and when it comes time to repot it, you just throw it away because you don't want to touch it. Please never throw the cactus away. By the way, this is the update on the burns that we have. We have this burn on my finger. We have this one on my finger. And then we have this one. So I need to stop cooking. I need to stop cooking with oil because I obviously am not capable at all. It's from cooking. No, so here's the thing. Here's what happens, and I'll tell you exactly what happens. So I have the egg roll wraps in the pan. I go to turn them, and as soon as I go to turn them, I flip them, and then I touch the bottom of my finger to the pan while flipping them because I don't just let it go because I don't want it to splash in the oil. So I literally go ding, and then I stick my finger onto the pan. That's how they've all happened. The same thing happened with this one, but I was like trying to be further away, which is actually really sad because I had remembered what had happened the last time, and I was like, don't touch the pan. So I pulled my hands further away, and then it just got the bottom of my finger instead of the top. Okay? And then the same thing happened over here because I was using my left hand to flip it, and then I flipped it, boom, bam, right there. I was about to blast you. I don't know what you guys are referring to, but they are cooking burns. I can hear it. So there was a couple flies that got in earlier when I was because I let Kumi go out on the balcony, and then he like comes back in. I shut the door almost all the way, but I don't clasp it so he can push the door open and come inside when he wants to. And I was in my office, and he came inside, and I didn't realize it for like probably like 10 minutes. And so a couple of flies got in, and he's been chasing them around all day. He will hunt them down, kill them, and then eat them. Like, whatever you're into, that's fine. She needs tongs. I have them, but I need some long tongs. How's Kumi? He's doing good. He's up there fly chasing. I can hear him because he has a bell on his collar. I can hear him jumping from like the couch to the windowsill. And I also have like crazy weird ears. Yeah. So I do need some taller tongs, but I feel like I also need like just a cooking glove to protect my hands from all the heat of cooking. Cooking gloves that aren't plastic, because then it would just like melt, you know? But like heat grade cooking gloves. The kittens are officially 2 months old today. Yay! That's awesome. My cats are 4 and 7. So Kumi is 7 and Lumi is 4. Dude, he's getting so old. I also like so I went to the gym yesterday, then I went to Target and I got the cards for Mother's Day. And Kumi's an oh yeah, yeah. And so I got the cards and then I got back and he had completely shredded one of his mice, and the other one he didn't take any of the stuffing out, but he just like shredded every single string that was stitching it together on the side, but left all the stuffing in it. I was like, how actually mad were you that I left for a couple hours? Like, am I not allowed to live a little? Could I not go to the gym? But I think it's because it was storming and he was just pissed off. Like he gets so upset when he's not allowed to like go outside. My two tuxedo cats are a year old. You're gonna have like 47 cats in a few years. They're just gonna keep multiplying. How old is your cat, Kay? I don't know how you do 13. I feel like mine need a catio just so they can like get out of the house for a few minutes and like shed outside. I would never put them just outside. My oldest turns 9 soon. She was born in 2016. Dang. 13 is also an unlucky number. So you have to either get one more or get rid of one. She's fat too. No, Kumi has stayed a consistent 16.3 pounds since I've literally had him. Like he never changes weight. He is a solid like 16-pound guy. Lumi weighs 23 pounds. That's a heavy boy. No, Lumi is 23 pounds. My cat Salmon is skinny. He eats a lot too. Y'all are crazy cat collectors. Dude, I didn't even ask for any cats. I'll be honest, I didn't even like them. But I think because he's part Savannah is what keeps him so skinny and like limber. Also, there's a lot of stairs in my house, and he likes to play ball. He's very active. I feel like the cats that are like super chunky, they like to just relax and sleep around. I mean, sleep all day. I need to be more picky about how I word things. Could be misinterpreted very easily by a new person coming into the chat to say hello. Bum, 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 bum. Or just carrot. By the way, guys, if anybody is new here or you haven't been here in a while and you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, we are 3 subs away from 1,050. So if anybody wants to be the 1,050th subscriber, hit the link at the top of the chat and it will take you. The kitties are greedy just like their mother. Or just Kay or Terrence in general. I feel like I need to stretch. Why am I yawning? I just drank that espresso and maybe it's not hit me yet. Hi Cube, welcome. You're new here? That's crazy that you got... Wait, who's number 2 Clipper? Cube and K. Wait, who's number 2? Oh. 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 Nice. Thank you for the clips. Entirely done by viewers. I once gave the mother a fry from McDonald's and she ate it. Dude, they will eat anything if they think they're not allowed to have it. But if you were to actually put the basket of fries into their bowl, they would be like, nah, I don't want it. Because anytime, like, I drop something, like, Kumi will come and run and try and eat it real quick. I'm like, bro, that's a green onion. But, like, if I put a bowl of green onions in his food bowl, he would be like, nah, like, that's disgusting, you know? My tan is officially completely gone, I feel. Maybe a little bit still there, but I feel like we're mostly back to like, just all pale. Healthy? What are you doing to that cat? Dude, he wants anything. Like, it could be a piece of chocolate and he'll be running for it. I'm like, absolutely not, sir. What is that clip? I can't click it because I'm in the multi-stream. What is this? Wait, what's wrong with it? I thought I skipped a few numbers or something. Wait, are you just saying it's a cool clip? Because it's a cool clip, but did I mess up counting? Oh, okay. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm like recounting with myself over and over again. Ah. I don't know what that means, Chan. Whenever I wait for food from Uber Eats, your cats wait at the door. That's so funny. They're waiting because they know you're getting food and they want some. No, I do like your clipping skills, though. Hoping to get more viewers to keep my gold badge. Yes. No, the gold badge looks pretty freaking sweet. Adam Levine from Maroon 5, the singer. Yeah, I don't really keep up with that. I'm sorry. Not trying to make them fat. Well, you do have to keep them in a little bit of good shape, especially cats, because when they get older, they start having a lot of health issues. But I'm not even kidding. I've given Kumi like some really expensive cat food, and he didn't want anything to do with it. Like, to the point of I bought him like fresh cat food, and I poured it into the container, and he's like sniffed it, walked away, like wanted nothing to do with it. Okay. Then, my friend's cats come over. They have like the cheap meow mix. Kumi's like eating it like he's never like he's been trapped in a basement for like a year, eating it like his life depends on it. I'm like, bro, you just like canned cheese? Like, what is this? So, anyways, I do not buy Kumi super expensive cat food anymore because he doesn't even like it. You just overfeed Kumi. No, they're supposed to have food with a lot of protein in it since they are like semi-exotic cats, but they don't even want it. I'm like, dude, I think if they needed this much protein, they would be eating the protein food. No, I think we're okay. That is crazy to say that. I just want you to know. Yeah, murder is not that great at all. Oh my gosh, wait. We have to whenever my cucumbers start getting to like the age of being harvested, I need to do like a how bad would it be if I did like a pickling video, but we have Pickle Rick like as a star in it. And like so I'm like, okay, like chopping them up, and then at the end of the video I just pan to Pickle Rick being like, ah. Like how actually sick would that be? Oh no, I accidentally exited out of the YouTube. Is anybody even watching on YouTube? Oh, we do have a couple people. Nice. Yes. Also, keep it live anyways. No, I was, but I wanted to make sure that the chats were coming through because I had it on not multi-stream chat earlier, and there's people on YouTube just talking to themselves, and I felt so bad. I felt so freaking bad. No. Messed up. I need to make that locked. There we go. Popcorn, yellow, shirt, striped. Ooh, wait. I need to do a popcorn video soon. I have popcorn. I could make some popcorn. Ooh. That might actually be something I do super soon. Because that's something that actually sounds really good. I'm getting kind of tired of the egg roll series. I still want to do it, but like maybe like one egg roll video a week instead of so many in a row. I love the guy. This is so random, but the guy in the Mandalorian Star Wars series, the guy in the middle of like the desert area, and every time that the Mandalorian says something, he's like, "I've spoken." Like whenever he's like made his mind up about something and he says, "I've spoken," I love that guy. I started using that like in real life, and people were like, "What is wrong with you?" Which was not funny, but like it was just like a little joke with myself. But like if you know Star Wars, you know. Where's the crushed water bottle that was on the floor? Well, there was the one that I threw at the end of the stream. I picked it up and put it in the recycling bin. But if you know, you know. Chan, are you okay? Are you having any problems? Are we all good? Because I don't know what's happening right now. The other one, there was only ever one. There was never another one. The blanket is making you yawn. No, I'm just actually sleepy. I just drank an espresso like in the last hour. I have a little bit left. I almost poured that out the side of my mouth. There wasn't only one. Stop it. Ask the chat, guys. How many water bottles were there on my floor yesterday? They would never lie to you. No, the real issue though is that I have this fan on because my PC gets too hot, and it's like you can see the wind blowing. It's on top speed, and it feels so good. It's how I like to sleep. I like to sleep like I like my room to be freezing cold with the fan on, and then I like to just bury under my covers. So I like to be like I want my body to think that if it escapes the blankets, I'll freeze to death. But as long as I stay snug as a bug in a rug under there, then I'll be good to go. My years are being grinded. What? You've been grinding for years? I mean, nobody asked, but that's okay. Thank you for letting us know. TJ's 40. I mean, I guess that would be a lot of years to be grinding. Um, anyways. Guys, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Your years are not. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Sounded like me when I say things nobody asked. You know William Shakespeare? I mean, like, we sat together at the lunch table, but what about him? I haven't seen him in a while. I wish I had a lighter. I would literally light this citronella candle right now. But I don't have one. Do I still have matches? I have petroleum jelly. I got pepper spray. You gotta pull this up, and then you put your finger here, and then you press down, and it sprays. It blends in with your hair. Hold up, you got the CVS discount special head. Yes, I do. I got the CVS discount special headband on. I also have a fan. Ooh, I got this for free at the baseball game. It was really hot, and they gave it to me for free. And they said, "Here, cool down. Fear not." It's my only fan. If I was a tiny speck on your pizza and you didn't realize I was there, what would my journey be? You would get chomped. I don't know what else to say. Spray some of that pepper spray in the air to see if it still works. You will get William Shakespeare. Trust me, Lexi. I'm following you. You're following me? How long is that journey? Are you asking how long between a meal that I use the bathroom? Is that what you're trying to ask me? And this is a stress ball. Whenever I get really stressed, I go like this and I just squeeze it. And then I don't get stressed anymore. I need you to send that stress ball to me real quick. Dude, wait, what if my first merch was a stress ball? Are you stressed right now? No, but I just found it. I thought I lost it. I used to juggle in the circus. But I need 3 balls. Yeah, you probably wouldn't make it past the chewing, because I like to really chew my food. Do you easily get stressed? No. In the circus, you were a clown? Yeah, I was a clown. I did juggling. You don't look like you can catch too well? I can. I haven't dropped it once. She was on the trapeze. Yeah, but Mr. Matt, he's hanging out at the Astros games. Because he likes hanging out with Orbit. Ow. You know what to do. I used to have more than one. There must be in a different drawer. That wasn't the real Mr. Met. That was a Houston crackhead in a costume. No, that was him. You could see me swinging around. Hello? I had no idea I used to be a clown. Yeah, that's how I learned how to do balloon animals so good. I almost pressed in stream. Actually not good. Because you know what to do with that. Guys, we're going to make Nick a balloon animal. I don't think that they're in the chat any longer, but I'm still going to make them one. You might want to turn your volume down a little bit because this one might pop and I did not mute. Patty cake, with no hands. Got me in the club, making wedding plans. Pictures while you doing your dance. I could make you famous, I'm just my friend. Sorry about that. We got 200 gifted subs from Nick, so Nick gets a balloon for sure. Yeah, I muted it on purpose, and then I kept talking, so I was like, no, no. Guys. It's in my burn. Ow. No. We cannot use that finger anymore. I was trying to save your ears. My ears don't need saving from you. Yeah, no. He followed and gifted the subs immediately. Very nice. If you yeah, I will for sure, because this was such a short stream. I will be back on later. I will be getting off probably in like 20 minutes though, because I do have to go, I have to go mail my Mother's Day cards. Because I forgot to earlier, and I didn't remember until I got on stream. Then I have to run a few more errands. Nope. Hello? Hi, Hawk! That sound the balloon makes is wild. I know. That's why I usually mute. I feel bad. Look at that! Oh my goodness, everything's so green in here. I've never been like a huge fan of the color. Well, actually, I love myself in the color green. Okay? Hi, Army Guy. I love myself in the color green, but I've never been a big fan of... Actually, you know what? I love the color green. This color green is not my favorite, but I do... I'm lying to you guys. Like, I would have a green kitchen if I could. Like, earthy green. No, 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 no. Not Pickle Nick. Unless Nick wants to be Pickle Nick, but just Nick. I can make you famous on Instagram. Yeah, I would marry the Grinch, yeah, for sure. That sounds about like something I would do. I could make you famous on Instagram. Where did my tape go? Oh, it's right here. Behind the coffee cup. He said he has a computer science job. Wait, Nick said that he had a computer science job. Were you guys chatting while I went to go get my water? Yes. Oh man, I'm sad I missed it. She loves The Mask. Okay, The Mask actually used to scare me, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know if I would use the word love to describe The Mask. There we go. He's gonna come back and be like, what? Like, this girl's obsessed with me. You love The Mask? Okay, wait. Let me know if it's making weird like feedback in the audio by taping stuff to the mic. Because that's definitely the opposite of what I would like to happen. How can anyone not be obsessed with you, Lex? I mean, you're beautiful, talented, and funny. Thank you, Dallas. No, but he's gonna think that I'm obsessed with him. Because I have like his name like 4 places in my wall. Clear here, nice. Okay, thank you. I just know that some people will literally just hear that sound and immediately leave. It says there's somebody at my front door. What is this? I'm trying to check my cameras. Okay. There's nobody there. It might have just been a squirrel that triggered it. Ah. No! Do not stop. Oh my gosh. Myth. Green or blue? Blue? Oh, I don't have any purple. I wish I had purple. Let's do blue. Squirrel with a gun? What? What's going on in here? That was so loud. That was actually so loud. Ow. Myth, I'm not making you anything. Ow. There's a lot dangling from your mic? Bro. I think that busted my eardrum. Actually. Like, that was karma. That was karma. That was actually, like, straight from Myth. Actually, that was karma for me. TJ, did that, like, was that through your car speaker? Like, how loud was that through your car speaker, if that was? Muted, Black Bear, thank you so much. Wait, I'm going to the post office to drop off my Mother's Day card, so I will literally get a P.O. box. Thank you. Hype for the donation. Hype for the donation. Thank you. Thank you so much, Black Bear. Shoot. Okay, wait. We're going to make a Black Bear balloon too. Thank you, Black Bear. Wait, I'm going to mute though because I just busted everyone's eardrums. So give me 1 second. Yeah, 102, 23. It made it an even 125. Like, this is the most satisfying number that we've had in like a long time because it's always like 125.02. And I swear, if any of you guys donate like 2 cents and put it off kilter, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset. Thank you so much, Black Bear. Thank you. Myth, it's not happening for you today. It's not happening for you today. I'll try one more. I don't even have any more. Wait, we have one more blue one. I wonder if the blue ones are just rotten. You're welcome. That scared me so badly. Thank you so much, Black Bear. I'm so excited, guys. We're gonna have a P.O. box. Okay. There's literally a piece of the shredded balloon on my boob on my monitor, like and I thought it was actually like stuck to me. So if you guys saw me like trying to get it off, that's what it was. There's a piece of balloon stuck to my monitor. That was stressful. Now we just gotta make one for Black Bear real quick. She's always suffering? Yes. I know I was muted. I was scared. I had to give it a second. I had to give it a second. Now you guys get to hear the balloon squeaky sound. Why is your YouTube thumbnail make it look like you're suffering? Because a balloon popped in my ear. We're not actually suffering. Okay. Sorry about it. Look at that. Myth. Okay, wait. Now real quick. I have to show you. I legit lost some hearing in my left ear. No, that's not what I want to hear. So, on my monitor right now, which I don't know if I should probably wait until I get off to like get like a alcohol thing to get it off, but Not even kidding. On my monitor. Like right there. There's a piece of balloon stuck to my monitor now. No, we're not. This is Nick's balloon, and we're about to hang myths from Nick's. What should I use? Not an alcohol swab. I was just gonna use like a microfiber towel with a little bit of alcohol. No alcohol? How about I just use microfiber cloth with nothing on it? Bug spray gets permanent things off plastic the best. What is plastic? Hello? And then we need one for Black Bear. Okay. Use the pepper spray? Okay. My room actually looks crazy right now. I haven't heard about that, but it doesn't surprise me, and that's insane. I'm sorry. Love you guys, but I would not be getting any tattoos of your guys' names. Hey, the same reason. What is that? I could never get someone's name tattooed on me, let alone the forehead. Black Bear! We got you. How is it that Black Bears like actually worked the first time, but miss? We all got our eardrums busted. Black Bear. Probably actually true. There we go. Where's the lid? Dude, there's literally balloon everywhere. How many balloons have she killed today? A lot. No amount of money would make me do that. I mean, getting a tattoo of anything is very permanent, so I don't. I mean, I could see like Sharpie. Are you guys sure it's not henna? Like they actually like it's real? I don't know how to do this without it being sus. Red is actually my favorite color. There's no way. There's no way. The only names I'd get tattooed on me would be if I had kids. When I had kids. I mean, still. Maybe. I feel like I could do this. But none of this tape is in the right positions. And I'm scared to just move it. Ooh. Look at that. This is, oh. We might need to move it a little bit. Careful. Black Bear, your nose is in the way. There we go. We got Black Bear, Myth, and Nick. Those are so cute. Thank you. She went from if to when real quick. Well, I read it as if, and then I realized it was when. Yeah, I misread it. W, thank you. Yeah, I misread it completely at first. So I will say I'm sorry for that. I need to eat the rest of these so I can throw this canister away. I just keep moving it around. I don't like having it just sitting here. Yay! It is an intense color. I myself can be quite intense, so it makes sense. I actually really enjoy the color red as well. I couldn't do like... This is like spicy. It's ginger. But I couldn't do like a wall in my house, I don't think, red. But red like accents, details, I love. And I obviously love wearing the color red. It's one of my favorite colors to wear. You should go back on Reddit then. Wait, when did I say that? But yeah, no, red is an intense color for sure. You look good in red. Especially I think this color of red, it's like kind of like this color too. But the tone of red, I feel like it suits my skin tone really well. Oh, I misread it. Like I didn't read it correctly. Misread it. Not I misread it. I see what you did there. I'm gonna need to see a red dress to gauge that. I probably have, I mean, I could wear one on stream, but I definitely have, probably photos of that on my Instagram somewhere. No, I think I have photos of me in like a wine colored dress on Instagram. Oh my gosh, wait. Dude, there's no way I make it to the post office today. Well, at least I can drop the cards off, but there's no way I'm gonna have time. There's no... I'm gonna sneeze again. Not waiting. Can I get one online? I said that the other day, but that doesn't even make sense. Because I have to have a key for it. I was like, I can order one online. No, you can't, because you have to literally show them your ID and get the key. Maybe you can temporarily reserve it. You can, then you pick up the key later. Okay, bet. Then I'll drop off the cards and then I'll go pick up the key. Like tomorrow. Thank you for the follow, Dizzy. Yay! I'm so excited. Thank you, Black Bear. Black Bear, and then I think the other dono towards the P.O. Box goal was Terrence. If I'm remembering correctly. If I'm not, please, no pitchforks. But I think it was Terrence. No, not Lexativity with the $2.77. Oh wait, 777. Oh man, wait, that's like the only acceptable addition. 777. Wait, I love it. 125 was nice for a minute, very even, very cohesive, but when the sevens, they have my heart forever. I can't even be mad about it. TJ messed that dono up. No, if TJ was gonna do it, he would have made it like 10-4. I don't think TJ would have done sevens. Sevens is Terrence, for sure. Oh, 07. No, not 07. Just 777. Yeah. Okay. So, I did a salute. Okay. Nice. Thank you for that. Who is Well, I guess if you live near your family, you don't have to send a card. You can just hand it to them. But I have to send mine out today for them to ship out tomorrow for them to get to the moms by Mother's Day. You can't leave yet. I have to get them there before 6. That's the time that the last mail goes out for the day. I feel like they actually won't send them out today. I feel like I feel like I already missed that, but I at least have to get them there. I just got back. I'll stay on for like 10 more minutes. Chad doesn't look so beautiful today. Thank you. And then I'm having chicken tacos for dinner. I didn't have tacos last night. Even though I really wanted to. What did I have last night? Oh, I had you guys know what I had last night was not that interesting. It's actually pretty cringe dinner. It was nothing fun. I didn't even eat the food that I made last night for like the video. Um because I was so disappointed after I realized that it wasn't focused. She wants chicken hearts, more chicken hearts. No, if somebody were to cook them properly for me, I would eat them. But I have not perfected that craft, and I'm not ready to go back yet, unless I have somebody who is knowledged in chicken hearts to help me out. Um, I'm making some very yummy chicken tacos tonight, though. Like I marinated them last night for tonight. Like they're gonna be so good, and I think I'm gonna like grill the chicken. So I took 2 breasts, I sliced them in half, and I marinated them overnight. And I sliced them in half so it's like the juices get all in there, and it's not like 2 huge breasts. Um, so I'm so excited. It's gonna be so yummy. All that food going to waste. Don't be one of those influencers that make food for videos and don't actually eat it. No, I ate it. I ate it this morning, but it definitely would have been good fresh, better fresh. So a lot of people donate their stuff, or like one of my favorites, Lisa. You guys have seen me, like I've made a couple videos like tagging her and like recreating some of her stuff in the past. She lives in an apartment that has a community center, so like where all the people at the apartment can come hang out. And there's a refrigerator in there, most likely for like parties and get-togethers. But she will like make the food for her channel. She'll individually, like if she makes sandwiches, she'll like individually wrap them, and then um, she puts them like with the recipe, with like a recipe card on them, so that like if anybody has any allergies, they'll know that they can't eat it. But so she puts the recipe card on the food, puts it in the fridge, and then posts. She's like, if anybody's hungry, like this is in the fridge, like feel free, like help yourself. But she individually wraps it, puts the recipe card so you'll know if you're allergic to anything in it, and then she puts them in our community fridge. I'm like, bro, I need to go back to apartment living because that sounds amazing. As long as the food is not going to waste, yeah, for sure. The ones that really bother me are the ones where they just like they just like destroy food for fun. Like they'll just make a huge bin of pasta and like pour it on the ground and they think it's funny. I'm just like, who is watching this and why does it have 10 million views? And then them getting 10 million views, it incentivizes them to do it again because they're getting money from it. Or a mukbang and they only eat a portion of it. Yeah. I don't think I've ever wasted food from a mukbang, even if I had like leftovers. And then the other day on stream, I had clean out the fridge pasta where I just put I put the stuff that I needed to eat into like a ramen. It's not something I would make a video about doing, but I don't have enough money to let food go to waste, and I still wouldn't even if I did have enough. Except for the cake that I ruined. I ate a few bites of it, but that was a different story. That was actually I ruined that, and there was no coming back from it. Don't remind me. Not the cake. The poor cake, honestly. It deserved a better life. I'm so excited about the P.O. box. I know I keep bringing it up, and I keep bouncing into these balloons. Let's see. I just feel like the post office is going to be so busy, too, with people trying to drop off their cards last minute. Their card section was so freaking busy when I was picking them up. I wasn't originally gonna get. Never mind. I can't say this on the radar. I can't say this on YouTube. Well, no, I haven't seen ones that are like Happy Mother's Day from your sister. And I actually found them this year, and I was like, wait, that's kind of cool. And like most of the like Mother's Day, it's like very like you are my mother. So I don't normally get my sister's Mother's Day cards. I just call them and like tell them Happy Mother's Day. But I got them cards this year because I actually found one that they were like, hey, thanks for being a great sister. And an amazing mom. Like, so I was like, oh, that's cute. I could do that. So that's what I did. Not like they don't deserve. Well, I wasn't going to say anything, and then it made it sound like I was going to say they didn't deserve them. So it could have been interpreted that way, and that's not what I meant in the slightest. Did you receive mine? No, because I don't have a P.O. box yet. We're getting a P.O. box. Hey. I just hope that I'm able to go one that's not too far away. They like because people don't trust their mail not getting stolen. Like there's so people get PO boxes around here like crazy. I mean, I guess just in general too. Some people don't like their mail going to an apartment. It's all in the preference. I'm like I risk it just so I didn't have to go to the mail office. I'll probably like. I don't even know when Mother's Day is. Terrence. Mother's Day's on Sunday. Father's Day is June 15th. So, if you guys haven't gotten your other cards yet either, well, actually, there's no reason to get a Father's Day card yet. I'm doing 6 months just to see if anybody like actually sends anything because it's not any cheaper. It's not like at a discounted rate if you do a year. It's the same price. It's just like if you were to get 6 months plus 6 months. Yeah, so instead of like so instead of the 120, it would just be like 240 for a year. So I'm like, I want to see if it, because so like I can always do the other, like I can just pay that in like 5 months. If people are actually sending stuff. Yeah. Okay. I actually have to leave now though if I'm gonna make it to send the cards out. But I will get back on later because this was only, I mean, it was like 2 hours and 30 minutes, but still, we had such a freaking good stream. And I want to order the P.O. box, and I guess I can pick up the keys tomorrow. But I need to have the cards sent out, or they're not going to make it by Sunday. Because I am, unfortunately, a last minute girly. Leaving? Yes, I have to send out my Mother's Day cards. I forgot to send them out before I got on. So I have to send them. I have to put them in the mailbox, and if I stay any later, I'm not going. I'm not going to the post office after dark. Listen, if I still lived in Kentucky, the post office was 5 minutes away. She only does things last minute. That's true. That's true. And if I don't send them out right now, I will literally keep them until next year. And you guys know that's true because I have like 7 boxes of Christmas cards. Did you get my mom one? I had. No, I'm sorry. I literally sent out. I sent out 6 Mother's Day cards. I'm sending them out. I'll send her a Christmas card. Give me her address. P.O. Box, P.O. Box, da 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 da. I'm so excited. Thank you, Black Bear. Thank you, Nick, for the 200 subs. And thank you, Myth, for the tier 3. And thank you, Terrence, for the $2.77. Gonna tell her to make it all caps too. Dude, you only thought of lists after you found out you were on my mom's. Actually, I still don't know that's a thing, but it probably is. Sending one to TJ's wife. I don't know. I don't have her address. 200 subs. Yeah, that's why I miss Bill Gates' appearance. It is tech science, science tech. What was it, guys? Dude, I left TJ. He gifted 100 subs while I wasn't even here. I was in the kitchen making a coffee. So it was just an empty chair. Computer science? Yes. So not Bill Gates, it is computer science. That's what it is. She sent me pizza not too long ago with a mean message for my mom. Okay, this is not true. Hello? Bill Nye the Science Guy? Not Billy. Bill? Referring to the list. Okay, guys, you guys are distracting me. See, I will never make it. Okay, I'm gonna get off here. I'll be back on later. I'm gonna go drop these off, make my tacos, and go to the gym, and I'll be back. Okay? Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you, Black Bear, for the P.O. box. Hey. Okay, and thank you, Terrence, for the $2, and thank you, Myth, for the tier 3, and thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are the best. Till next time. Bye, guys. See ya.